Hello and welcome back to a new episode of The Legend of Heroes Traits of Cold Steel. Yeah, last time we ended the prologue, the way to Truthers, and yeah. Of course we want to save the data into the first section. So. Okay, I saved it and I will continue now. Saturday, okay.
All right.
Oh, okay, his family, I guess.
Time to get going.
Oh, Reen!
Elliot? Was it Elliot?
Morning, Elliot.
Yeah, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least. Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
Maybe we have the skill to sense others.
Huh.
Lisa's still the same. Oh my goodness.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Lisa. We'll see you in class.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long.
Oh, only because of one little thing.
She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class 7's got enough tension as it is, what with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny, I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well too, as are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along.
Maybe a little fight? Who knows?
And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once. Class 7, I see.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you? Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick! A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Such idiots and dumbbells, and I don't know. I don't like them at all.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
Yeah, for our class it would
That's
be
the
bad.
infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really?
They're getting late.
Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry.
Why is...
Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
Thomas Lysander.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course.
No.
Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, Lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikel's Reise Arnor. He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance, not to mention the founder of this very academy. Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number, but as he traveled across the empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikel's first began gathering his army was Rien Schwarzer. Would you care to tell the class?
Oh, fuck off. No. This place where Dreikel first started to gather his army was the... I don't know. No, wait, I don't think that's it. Would have studied harder. North Highlands. We were the North Highlands, a region northeast of Erebonia. Correct, you seemed hesitant though. Got the question a bit too difficult, perhaps? Prince Dreikel's wandering led him to the land of Nord, where he lived with the vagabonds for some time. It was there that he heard of the civil war taking place in Erebonia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. Thanks. Yo, what the fuck? AP increased by 1, what the fuck? Okay, by making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you will gain AP academic points. When you accumulate enough AP, your rank will increase. The next time you report a quest, there are 50 ranks, ranging from B7 to AO. And every time your rank increases, you will receive a perk from the academy. Okay, this is shit. Okay, no, it's not shit, but how should I know that? Thanks to Elisa's assistance, Rien received the same amount of AP that would have been granted for a correct answer. In future instances, however, AP bonuses will only be given if correct answers are given from the start. What the what? Oh my goodness.
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Fee is nice. I like Fee.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
So I will try to study, I guess, because I have to answer questions in the class and all that, and I don't know the answers yet. So yeah, I'm a little worried about the practical exam next week. I mean, I'm still just getting used to this stuff. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big. The gymnasium looks big enough that I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it. That's very kind of you to offer, but I was planning on attending club practice today. Oh, you've joined a club already? Which one did you pick? Well, I decided to try for the band. Whoa. Though I'm not sure how much use they'll have for a violinist. I don't know you played the violin. Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. How about you guys? Have you joined any of the school's club? I'm considering joining the art club. Art, huh? Somehow that's not what I pictured for. That's not what I pictured for you. No pun intended. Do you have any artistic experience? I dabbled in it back home. Taught myself though, so I feel like this could be a good chance to learn proper tactics. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometime. Oh good, you're still here. Instructor? Is there a problem? No, I was just hoping someone could do a easy little favor for me. There's something I need to pick up from the student council room. Something you need to pick up? What would that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is that it's something absolutely essential to your school life, and somebody needs to get it. Though it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Wait, are you sure you don't mind? You two have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I can look in on a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you really don't mind. Thank you. The student council room is in the student onion building next door, at the end of the hall. What the Yeah, it's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. What the fuck? Can I mark that somehow on the map? Note. Look. The student onion building next to the main building. So yeah, let's see what I can do. Next to the main building. So we are in the main building, I guess, now. So I have to go out, right? Courtyard. So here should be the courtyard. If I remember correctly, the student onion building should be to the east of the main building. It doesn't seem like this is too urgent though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with the campus a bit. There's more to Thurs than just the main building and all its classrooms. There are many other facilities located on campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities such as practical exams. Many sport clubs such as the lacrosse and riding clubs use this area to practice too. The gymnasium is used for general training purpose. There you'll find the pool and the training hall. The two facilities are managed by the swimming and dancing clubs respectively. As such, the gyms usually a lively spot. The engineering building is the de facto place for open maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time at class. The library holds a variety of papers and books for your perusal and serves as a handy space for study and research. You can also go there to brush up on all the Sumerian terminology you can handle. The Student Union building is a place for students to relax and unite. The first floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. You'll find the culture clubs on the second floor and even a saloon reserved for upper class students on the third. Occasionally you will see event markers displayed on characters and places. These show that an event will take place there. The event required to advance the story. Quest event related to a quest that isn't mandatory. Okay, let's see. Student Onion. Where am I now? Oh, there. So, okay, so that means can I go this way? Yeah, I can go this way. Perfectly fine. So this is the augment engineering class thingy pinsy, and this should be the other Academy Student Onion. Yes,
this should be the Student Union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the Student Council room is.
Hey there, first year.
Oh. Didn't I met him before?
How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay.
He's really nice. I like that. I like you. I like him.
You're a second year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do anyway.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
Huh?
Now, which hand is the coin in?
It's in your...
Too bad.
What?
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back.
Okay.
See you around. Have a good weekend.
He's very nice. I like him. Even if, I don't know. Yeah, 50 things are way...
Wait, my 50 mirror.
Yeah, the 50 mirror.
He got me.
Yeah.
Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room too. Somehow. Guy's good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
So, yeah, I could go to the students' council. So, but gymnasium, the library. What about the library? Let's go to the library, man. Isn't that McKeers? Ugh, why is he in there? What's wrong? It's nothing. Oh well, I suppose I'll just return to the dorms for today. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good day. Academy Library. Looks nice. Oh, there's something I can use. In the library you will find books detailing key terminology on the second floor and Recom the Reading Corner on the first. The Recom the Reading Corner is updated almost every month, so it's worth checking in on a regular basis. What's more, many books you read will be added to the book tab of your notebook for future reference. You can exit the book tab by pressing the select button or choosing note and then books from the camp menu. Of course. Oh, McKeers. Jesus, I don't know how to call him. Jesus, I don't know. Don't you have a club you should be running after? Nope, I still haven't decided whether I want to join one yet. How about you? The same, none have managed to catch my interest so far. I am in no hurry. If any have merit, I'll find out sooner or later. Well, that sounds like you, I guess. You do things at your own pace and at your own discretion. Just like a noble. It doesn't take a noble to exercise critical thinking and sound judgment, at least in theory. If that's all you have to say, then leave me be. I'm not looking to be friends with you or anyone else. Right, sorry for bothering you. I hate him. Recom the Reading Corner. Imperial Wars history. We were 50 years ago, found very much as it did on other nations on the continent. Much is made of its impact on weaponry, but I believe its influence on transport was equally noteworthy. Specifically, the Orbital Revolution allowed the creation of railways for the first time. Before the Orbital Revolution, there were only 3 methods of transportation available to Imperial citizens: horse, boat, and walking. Considering the sheer size of Erebonia, the situation was far from ideal. Traveling from the Imperial capital of Heimdall to Berhead, the capital of the Weizen province, for example, took 10 days on foot and 4 days by horse. What was it? Horse walking, okay. Such long journeys would be impossible to imagine for the Erebonian citizens of today. Changing all that, however, was the Orbital Revolution's transformation of manufacturing, making the creation of mechanical engines possible for the first time. This marked a key turning point in the history of transportation, and Erebonia's first use of these engines was the invention of the train. I'm sorry, I had to cough. The first orbitally powered vehicle to run on rail tracks was developed through the combined efforts of Professor G. Schmidt, a leading disciple of Professor Epstein, and the Rainford factory, known at the time as a weapons manufacturer. The freight line between Rare City and the Saxon iron mine was completed. Septine calendars 1165. The first passenger railway connecting Heimdall and Rare began operation. As a result of these developments, the concept of the Orbital Railway became widely known through the nation, and by 1155, a wide-reaching railway network had been created with Heimdall at its center. This rail nexus effectively connected the Imperial capital with all of the major provincial capitals. This was followed soon after by the establishment of railways in other nations on the continent, eventually leading to the creation of the Transcontinental Railroad 20 years ago, which has made transporting people, goods and information all over the continent significantly easier. There is no doubt that the orbally powered airships invented in the Liberal Kingdom and the family automobiles developed in the Helvet Republic are also wonderful inventions. However, a half a century after the Orbital Revolution, it is an incontestable fact that railways are the most important methods of transport, as Rainman. It's okay. Okay, we had all that, I guess. Who are you? I found a very exciting novel series here the other day. They are real paged units, so as soon as I finish one, I come right back here and grab the next one. Cute. So let me get to the next door. Oh. Oh no. Don't say that I can... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. 8. Okay. Oh my goddess. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. We found the library of the city of this student. Okay, I will what is this one? No, I mean this one. International 2, International 1, I guess. Technology, that's good. Orbital Revolution. The Orbital Revolution was technology revolution that saw inception in the year 1150 with the invention of orbits. The public was intellectually skeptical of this technological leap, but the invention of the orbital technology by the Epstein Foundation and CZCF orbital airship quickly proved Orbital's practical value. Orbitals have since become an essential part of our daily lives. Orbital technology powers everything from essential like heating and lighting to transport vehicles to even modern weaponry. What's more, advancements in technology have decreased the size of orbital engines, leading to the development of more capable and affordable consumer-level automobiles by the Verne and Rainford companies. Okay. I don't want to read everything. Oh my goodness, it's that hard. Okay, I think I will read everything someday, step by step, not everything at once, because that would be way too much for, I don't know. Okay, where can we go now? Auditorium. That's okay.